Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nicole Speak the Truth. Yes, we're going to always speak the truth. Yes, we are. All right, here's the thing. Remember when I said this is not going to be about entertainment? It's going to be, but sometimes it might be a little teeny bit, but it's a message behind it. Let me tell you, it's a message behind this. I have been wanting to speak on this for so long. Having health issues suck, okay? Because you can't even get to the things you want to say most of, okay? But we about to speak on it tonight. You know the point, right? Y'all get it, right? Don't act like y'all don't know what I'm trying to say over there. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. So, we're going to talk about The Blind Side, guys. Listen, I don't know who is like me, but I get very upset. Before I finish my sentence, women, can we speak like we here? Can we speak? Who's sick and tired of bras? Okay, we are tired of bras. Okay, this bra is from I don't know what's worse, the left shoulder replacement or the bra. Probably the bra, right, guys? You know, and I mean, guys, like girls, we know, we here, we got this. So here's the thing, The Blind Side. That is a very great movie. I love that movie. Sandra Bullock I love her so much. Oh my god, I want to meet her one day. I'm trying to tell you, I just want to meet her so bad. She is amazing in anything she do, whether it's comedy, it's serious. She is such a great actress. She deserved that Oscar. She's amazing. Okay, The Blind Side, guys. Who don't know about that movie? As we know, it was about Michael Oher, and it really was based on Michael Oher's story, right? And the 2 weeks how they took him in. Here's the thing. As somebody who watched documentaries, this is why I say it's very important to watch movies, but also watch the true story, the documentaries, because you learn a lot. Now, here's the thing, Michael. As somebody who grew up watching Lifetime movies and watching Dateline, 48 Hours, 2020, and documentaries, I can tell you, Michael, before you signed on to this movie, you should have watched other true life movies, and you should have watched documentaries, okay? Because if you had watched the movies and documentaries, you would have known no matter how much a movie company wants your rights to your story, at the end of the day, what do they want? Money. Can we say it again? At the end of the day, what do they want? Money. Money. They want money. Okay, so no matter how great your story is, they're going to make that movie as entertaining as possible, whether it's sad, whatever, so it can be worth something. They care about your story, but it has to benefit them. Okay, and the way they wrote that movie. First of all, this is bringing me Little Kim vibes, okay? Do y'all remember when Notorious came out and Little Kim was trying to act like she didn't see the script because she didn't like how she was portrayed, and then, B.I.G. Mama had to come out and say, Little Kim, you saw that script, so if you should have said something in the beginning. That's what that got me. It was like, Michael, you knew what that script was going to be. You saw the script, and you probably thought, like, most of it's your story. So you probably thought, like anyone whose story is told, that, hey, guys, I'm going to be the face of this movie. Everybody's going to care more about me. Bam. That's not what happened, okay? I mean, we cared about you, but at the end of the day, you have to blame who... I don't even know if blame is the right word, because the whole movie was excellent. The writing, the producing, the actors, everybody did an amazing job, okay? Now, here's the thing. Michael, if you didn't like how people was calling you saying you don't know how to read, you need to get new friends and new people, guys, okay? Because, first of all, anybody teaching you like that, knowing the story, is ridiculous, okay? Yes, I got to go to my notes. Y'all know I wrote me some notes. Here, I wrote me some notes. Okay, here's the thing. Now, Leanne and Sean, let me tell you, first of all, I gotta kick it as SJ, okay, in the movie. Everybody did. I think SJ and Leanne, made the whole movie. I really had, for me, the whole movie was great. But I got a kick out of SJ and Leanne. I thought they really made the movie. I think the way their character was written, the way they acted out was amazing. I love that movie. Love it. Okay, it was great. The fact that, again, was bringing me back to my other point. If you watch stuff, right, you would know that when they heard Michael's life story, them writers was already thinking, how can we stray a little bit from the truth, but also stick to the truth, but make it entertaining? Because we want this movie to be a lasting, epic movie, and we want people to buy it, come out and see it, and this is what we need. So if Michael had a problem for day one, he should have spoke up for day one. I don't think that's really what it was about. Here's what I think really happened. First of all, the Tuohys was already rich, okay? They had millions of dollars before they even knew Michael existed, okay? They was millionaires. I don't mean no disrespect. Let me go back to my notes, guys. Now, of course, The Blind Side wasn't going. I mean, the producer said, "Listen, guys, I don't know what y'all going through, but what you ain't gonna do is tarnish us and lie on us." So, as y'all remember, Michael was claiming that the Tuohys got paid all these millions of dollars from the movie. That's a lie. As we know, that got paid $767,000. Okay, now, when that went to the talent agency that was representing them. So basically, between the Tuohys and Michael, they had to split $700,000. Okay? Now, here's the thing. How many of us remember the Blind Side movie? Me, all of us. Do y'all remember that part when Leanne was like, listen, do you want to stay here, Michael? Because here's the thing, you messing up my $10,000 couch. First of all, me would never spend that much money on a couch. I don't care if I was worth billions of dollars. I ain't spending no $10,000 on no couch. So, the point I'm about to get in, what the heck is $700,000 to them? Nothing. Their house probably was that, okay? What they probably spend that in a month. What the hell is that? Can I say that? Yes, I can. What is $700,000? And if you really think about it, if you split it through the whole family, what is that? That's nothing. That's nothing to them. They're millionaires. What is that? Y'all know, let me go take a little sip of water. Okay. What is that? Nothing. It's nothing to them. Okay. So what do they need to steal? What I think the issue is here is his story, right? As we know, he's supposed to be the focus of the story, which he was. My issue is that I watched a documentary that came out after he filed this lawsuit. One thing I want to say, too, that made me very upset is when I see all these black people, and yes, I'm going to call it out black people, because a lot of black people was waiting for something like this, because they got upset that here's this white family took in this black boy. Listen, I told you I was going to speak the truth. Some of y'all might like it, some of y'all might not, okay? I'm going to speak the truth. I think what happened, some of these black people was waiting for something to come out bad about the Tuohys, because they didn't want to help Michael either, but at the same time, they didn't want a white person to get the credit either. So they was waiting for something. And when this happened, what's the first thing? Black people jumped all over the Tuohys, right? I'm black, but let me tell you, I didn't, okay? I still was on their side because I knew something crazy was going on about this story, okay? Now, Michael claims that they made millions. They did not. Okay? Now, here's what I think he wants to really say, but he know he can't really say that. What he means to say, when that movie came out, which is, understand again, Michael, there's a message behind all of this, Michael. I'm speaking to you and anybody else. If you have a powerful story, listen to how this worked and how this might play out. What happened was, when the movie came out, everybody loved the movie. They loved SJ character. They loved Leanne. And they probably wanted to meet the Tuohys, right? Understandably. And I think because the Tuohys, they mind being seen in public. So they didn't mind doing all this stuff, promoting the movie and doing things after the movie came out. So I think what Michael was trying to say, it was my story, you got more famous. First of all, if people started coming to their restaurants or whatever business after this movie came out, again, you're not owed to die, Michael. I don't know what to tell you, but any lawyer will tell you that. They don't owe you anything. Anything. For an example, okay? When my story come out, yes, I'm saying when, and when you say when, you know it's going to happen. My Aunt Angel is a singer. Okay, so if my story comes out and everybody love me and who I am, but they love my auntie voice. So if everybody started booking my auntie don't owe me none of that money. I mean, she should, just because she say no so much, she probably should just give me some of the money. But the point I'm trying to make is, she legally don't owe me any of that money. I can't say, listen, we made this movie about my life. Not everybody's booking her as a singer, so she owed me the money. Any legal stance will say no, she does not. She didn't profit like she sold rights to your movie or anything. She's getting booked because of her voice, and she's being known more because of the movie. But that don't mean she's owe me any money. That's the same thing with Michael. If the family made more money because people wanted to get a chance to meet them and started coming to their restaurants and their business more, that do not mean they owe you any of that money. That's their money. Michael, you're not eligible for that money. You are not entitled to it. They don't owe you a dime. Now, let's get back to this conservative adoption mess. Now, here's the thing. The Tuohys, because one thing, they letting their lawyers pretty much do most of the talking now. First of all, that first lawyer, I don't mean no disrespect. I don't think he's a good fit, Tuohys. I think y'all need to find somebody else younger. I'm not saying that the old guy can't work. It's just, I think you need somebody young, because he ain't making y'all look good at all. But anyway, I feel like the lawyer is saying, listen, there's a reason why they didn't adopt them, not legally, not because they lied to them or they didn't want to. They just thought the conservatorship was better. I find it hard to believe Michael didn't know that the hard time. Then somebody put out that he actually mentioned that before. So how is he now coming out saying he didn't know that? That seems very suspicious, guys. Now, here's the thing. Just because you say, if you call somebody your child, that does not mean you're lying to them. Just because you see them as your child. For an example, my auntie is my auntie, but sometimes I call her mom 2.0 because she's like a second mom to me. That don't mean I can sit up there and say, oh, so she claims she adopted me. So what? No, it don't work like that, okay? You could easily ask more questions about what was really going on. I think he's trying to do whatever he can to get more money. Now, he claims he just did a little sayings, whatever you want to call it. Told about it's not about money. He has money. Then why are you going after them? Because you lied. According to you, you did this great big thing that the blind side paid them millions of dollars. That's a lie. The blind side is going to protect themselves. Them producers protecting themselves at the end of the day. They did not pay them millions of dollars. So how can you get millions of dollars from $706 thousand? You can't. So where's the $1 million you claim they got paid from, Michael? They didn't. They got paid $1,000. That was it. Now, again, Michael, this is when you should have did your homework. You claim, and this is what he just said, that he didn't speak out too much because he wanted to focus on his career. That's your fault. If you didn't want to focus on this movie and do more about the movie, that's you. But you can't blame the Tuohys for wanting to speak out. They have a right to speak about what they wanted to speak about. The movie was based on both of y'all. It was mainly your story, but they was included in the story. Now, here's the question I want to have. Now, in the documentary, these black families he was staying with. Again, as somebody who knows true life movies, I know how they do. Some things they're going to leave out on purpose. But here's the thing. The least you could have did, Michael, if you want to try to spin the narrative now, is said, listen, yes, the Tuohys took me in, but there was other families. You didn't even have to say it was black families. You could have just said it was other families that took me in. You didn't do that. You said nothing. So you or whoever made the illusion that, listen, it was just the Tuohys. That's not their fault. That's, again, you. You had, because there was an interview you did, because you came out and said you didn't like the way you was portrayed in the movie, because you could read. So you should have spoke more about it. That's your fault. You can now, years later, and now come out and say, I want to sue because they owe me millions. Millions from where, Michael? Make it make sense. Where do they owe you millions from? Because again, if they made millions because people came to see them, they don't owe you that money. They never once came to see you. If they did, they go to the football. That's it. So they don't owe you a dime. Now, SJ said, allegedly, he did also say something about Michael and wanting money or something like that. Here's the thing. As we know, when people get upset, they say things to hurt each other. It could, allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, because I don't know. But we all know when we say things to hurt each other, sometimes we say things we mean or don't mean. I wouldn't be surprised if this all stemmed for Michael probably wanted something or thought he was going to be paid something and SJ or somebody told her he wasn't going to get jacked and now he pissed. I wouldn't be surprised. I just think the whole thing is fishy. I think it's sad all these years he let this narrative come out. Well, the only thing he said he didn't like was the fact that they made it seem like he didn't know how to play football and didn't know how to read. That's the only thing he used to say that he didn't like about the movie. Nothing else. Now he's coming out acting like he didn't like the whole movie. Now he's basically saying they owe him all this money. I don't believe they owe him a dime. If you notice, that's why he took so long to say this, okay? I believe that when this actually comes to trial, as if it comes to trial, Michael's going to lose. Because when they show that they accounting records, watch it prove that this is what the Blindside producers paid the Tuohys. This is what they gave him when they all split that check in half. This is what they gave him, which is legally what he's owed. Whatever they got paid for their own interviews, and more people coming to their business has nothing to do with Michael. They don't owe him anything of any amount from that money. So I believe the Tuohys is going to be cleared and set, they're going to get justice. My thing is so sad because I don't care what your race is. This is why a lot of people don't like helping people. Because it's like I help you, and the first time I say no, or if I don't do what you like, you want to ruin my name. And this is just media stuff. And we know social media is powerful. Once you get out, it's going to go on. You got all these people who rather believe the lie than the truth. And then even when the truth came out, the truth is going to be so solid that people are going to know more about the lie than they know about the truth. And that's ridiculous. And I believe the truth is going to be vindicated. And I believe it's going to be proven that Michael lied about them owing him money. I think even the conservative, they actually said, listen, if he ever wanted this to be taken down, they would have been done it. He never asked for it to be taken down. So he's a grown behind man. If he didn't want to be under this conservatorship, he could have said something. But he went to the media and did all this thing to try to act like they didn't want him to be taken off. And they let him go so fast. Come on now. They let the conservatorship go faster than Britney Spears' family did, okay? That goes to show there's no malice in their heart. They're not trying to do anything crazy or anything. I think this whole mess is just sad. I think it's messing up the Blindside movie legacy, and I'm just upset about it because it's a very good movie. I got that movie on DVD. That's how long ago it was, and I love it. And regardless of what's going on, I believe anybody with common sense knows the truth and knows that this is just some type of money grab. Even though he claims he don't want the money, don't need the money, then why are you doing this? Because it spends you actually losing more money than what it costs for you to pay them big old lawyers to prove what is fact, that they don't owe you any dime of the money they made extra, because that had nothing to do with you. If you did decide not to do interviews, that was on you. And you actually just said that just now. You said, I didn't want to do anything because I wanted to focus on my football career. I didn't want to deal with that. That's your right. But they did. So it's their right. You can't now say, oh, they got too much attention, now I want some of that money. It don't work like that. And the law is going to let it be shoot out. So, here's the thing. Love all the actors. Love you guys. And I'm so mad at all of you people that was coming at the son. She just lived with her husband and y'all was attacking her and this woman couldn't even breathe. Y'all are disrespectful. And all of y'all that are negative, y'all need to do something with your life. Go and pray, because this is ridiculous. Anyway, I just hope that this movie really stay to the legacy that it is, and it teaches that yes, some people you can't help, but there are some people that you can help, and that's going to be appreciative of the blessing that you give them. Okay? So thank you guys. Sorry for this long video. I had so much to say. I'm so sorry, guys. And my hair is all up in my face. Okay? Get out my face. Hair, get out my face. What? But thank you so much for watching. Nicole, speak the truth. Later.